No hang-ups. Hello, this is John's answering machine. What precision timing on your call. In just 5 seconds from now, my 1-year warranty runs out. So hurry up and leave a message at the beep. Welcome back to Sassy Queenie Vlogs. Now, if I do this, we're not looking out a window. So I don't think I should do that. But this is Tuesday, I think. Yeah, Tuesday. Alright, we'll see you on the next clip. Toots until then. Okay, guys. I've decided that I'm not going to do every little bit of going through the fabric and fixing it in the shelf on video. Y'all have seen me do a little bit of that. It's just going to be more of that. I feel like y'all are getting tired and bored of what I'm putting up. So I'll do it off camera, but then I'll show y'all and update y'all on what I've got done. Okay. This bag is the one that I emptied out. It was more fabric. And this is what I got. So, I had some big rolls of, glittery trims and laces and stuff. And I laid them up in there on top of that. And then I've got some lace fabric here folded. I had found some more red and folded it and put it there with the red. I've got a yellow there. Found some more blue that I put there. Found some more of what I call the neutrals and put there. Found one little piece here of a different color thing. Found some more things like this. They're kind of red and pink and a beige. But it's like thicker type fabrics. And so I laid it on there with the blue jeans and stuff. I had some more white stuff that I could put up in here. I put these 3 here and this sideways. And I put all those creams and whites back there and added some to it and laid that there on top. So that's that. I had the container and it's like cardboard with ribbons and stuff wrapped around it. So I filled that up with that kind of stuff. So that's what I got done there with that. And now, what I have decided, because it's starting to get hard. I'm not going to go through any more fabric right now. I feel like I'm going to need more containers to put fabric in. Containers like that. And containers like that. To get into my... I got too much to just lay them like that loose in my shelf. So, I'm going to have to get containers. So, I've decided what I'm going to go to next. Because it's starting to get hard, I feel like, for me. Because, I mean, that bag full, this bag full, and this bag full is more fabrics. Plus these 3 items right here, fabric stuff. Then I have crochet. That's wood. That's Gracie stuff. And then I have altered and assemblage stuff back there. I have the slightest idea where I'm putting all this stuff yet. I need more containers. That's not bags, because I need a better, easier way to organize them, you know? So, what I do have a very, very, very lot of is that full cart, all of that, all of that, things that are in there, is all, even some things up here, is all junk journaling material, supplies. Some are books, and some are things to make books with. My junk journals, I want in that shelf right there. So I feel like if I could go ahead and work on that and get that all settled, which is going to take a while, because I have a lot of it, then that's going to be most of my stuff. Then I'll be able to figure out, hopefully, where to put the rest of it. and get me some containers too to help with that. So, I'm going to start in this corner. I'm going to move all this stuff. I got to pick up things that fell. There's papers. They go over here somewhere in one of these things. I got to find it. And I got to sweep the floor up, move my garbage can. I got to move my garbage can and stool over here under my desk. I'm going to have to get me a lamp for my desk or table, craft table, whatever you want to call it, because it's kind of dark over here in this corner. So I'm going to have to do that. And get that emptied where I can walk back and forth to that shelf. I'm going to bring in the drawers from the living room and place one there and one there. I'll be unplugging that because it'll have to be plugged up over here. And I'm hoping hubby can put the wires up and over the closet door. And then it can come under my long table here that I will eventually put here, and it'll come out like this. So that the cords is not laying in the floor and going across in front of my closet door, you know. So, I'll move all that, bring the drawers in, and then I can start getting there and working on the shelf like I want it. And like I said, it's still going to take a long time. It's still going to take several different little sessions for me to do this. But I will work on it. I may show me working on it a little bit more. But I think most of the time now I'm just going to work on it. And then I will show y'all the results of what I got done. I'll tell you like this. So the next thing is I'm going to clean this up, sweep up my floor, bring the drawers in. I'll show y'all that when I get that done. Then I can start working on the shelf. And I'll show y'all that as I do. Okay. See y'all in the next clip. Dudes, until then. Okay. As y'all can see, Granny is babysitting Mr. Darcy. Mr. Darcy is in here helping Granny work on her craft room. Yes, him is. Well, guys, I was going and getting my drawers and bringing them in. Back and forth, he followed me out and in and out and in. Okay, so I got the corner cleaned up and swept up, and I brought my drawers in. So there you go. That's what that looks like. So my wider, I was thinking this one would be too wide and wouldn't fit in there, but it does, and then there's even a little space left. So I got my narrow one over there, so that way the wider one won't take up more room and make it harder to get to my shelf over there. And, okay. Then I went ahead, I decided to put my easel diamond painting, the hummingbird and flowers, on top of that. And then I had the little greenhouse. It's got cards with plants and flowers on it. That was my husband's mama's. And I'm setting it up there. I want to use those in a journal. Or maybe in journals. There's so many of them. And then I would just get rid of the little greenhouse thing. It is, it's broke on the corner of the front anyway. The little see-through orange glass part. Excuse me. So I've set those up there, dusted the bottom off. And then I realized, hey, I hadn't vlogged what I got done yet. I was going to go ahead and start working on my shelves. And just leave y'all out. Shame on me. So here we go. That's what we got. So the living room corner is back in order. I got the cords and stuff in there tonight. I'm going to have hubby help me do the cord thing over here. But right now, I'm going to work on this shelf. Now, the top part is nothing but like whatnots, trinkets, pretties to just sit there and be pretty, and that's how that's going to stay. But all these other shelves, I am fixing to go through them, move and rearrange, make more room. I want that shelf to just strictly be nothing but junk journals. And the one that gave me that idea was Possum Patty on just journaling with Possum Patty. So it's your fault, Possum Patty. You the one got me doing this. But I love it. Okay. So I'm going to go work on these shelves a little bit, and then I'll come back and show y'all a little bit more what I got done. And we shall see. But junk journals is going to go in that shelf. These drawers, the 2 plastic sets of drawers, is going to hold all junk journaling things, supplies, materials to use to make junk journals. And that will all be right there together. Yep. We shall see if I can get it all in that area. I kind of doubt it as much as I have. Oh, my word. See y'all in the next clip. Toots until then. Bye-bye, Mr. Darcy. Tell him bye-bye. Tell him bye-bye, Mr. Darcy. Say bye-bye. I'm taking a lunch break. I opened me a can of tuna fish. And I got mayonnaise in it, I got shredded cheese in it, and I put a little bit of cottage cheese in it and stirred it up. And we had 3 leftover little bitty mini taco shells. And so I heated them in the microwave, and I put my tuna fish mixture in there, and I'm eating on that, and it's delicious. I'm also snacking on olives and some Frito chips, and I have my water. That was such a little bit that I pulled another one out. All right, lunch break, and then back to the craft room to work some more in there. It's coming along. I'm getting excited. Okay, guys. I'm so excited. I'm so tickled to death. This is so fun. I got it so neat and pretty. So far, my closet is perfect like I want it. The corner shelf is now perfect like I want it, or it's getting that way. I still got some more things to add to it, but are y'all ready to see this? Okay, here we go. I don't even know if y'all have seen. I can't remember what I did last. Have y'all seen that I even had my shelves here? Okay. I have my diamond painting on the easel sitting here. This is the greenhouse. See, it's broke right here with all the cards that was my husband's mother's. And I'm planning on doing them in a junk journal, or scatter them through different junk journals, however way, I don't know yet. Okay, I haven't put anything in my drawers yet, but I kind of know what I'm going to be putting in there. So I left the top decorated with the trinkets and whatnots. This top shelf is glue books that I'm working on. And then, you know, they're not finished. I'm working on all of these. They might be, no, I think I'm working on all of these. This is glue book supplies. This is one of them file boxes. Sorry, I wasn't even on it good, was I? Glue books. File box has got glue book supplies in it. I may put some magazines up here for glue booking. I don't know yet. We'll see. This is starting my junk journals. This is a pocket letter book that I'm working on. It's not filled up. This has got the supplies in it for this journal. Then this is a journal, and this is the supplies for it. Then all of these are journals that I'm working on. And then I've got some notebooks here I haven't started yet. And then this is a smash book in the box I've never opened and started yet. And then this is a pretty decorated, like a picture album book, but I'm going to use it as a junk journal. I hadn't started with it. Someone made that for me and sent it to me. Sorry if I'm too close. This was my planners, and I've used them at times for planners, but then I quit doing that. I'm just going to turn them into junk journals, and I hadn't started them for the junk journals yet. So they're right there. So far this is empty, but it's going to be more junk journals. This is a junk journal, and this is the junk journal supplies for this. All of that I've not moved yet. It's not staying there. I got to move it. And then down there is finished glue books and junk journals and finished pocket letter sleeve binders. And so I'm tickled with this. I really am. I was able to get some books out of there and move over here. That was the planners and stuff. And so my next thing is I'm going to move all of this stuff to over here for temporarily out of the way, under the table. Then I can get to the cart and that box. That's more junk journal stuff. And I will be getting those fixed up in there. Then that will be empty. And then that tray is what I'm going to start putting all of this stuff that was on there and possibly that stuff. I may rearrange it a little bit different. I kind of want to. But that's my next step to work on that. Alright, guys. But I'm through for today. My hubby called. He's having to go get our babies because their mama has a migraine. And so he's going to get them and bring them here to stay this evening until their dad gets home from work. And then he'll come get them. So I got to go. All right, we'll see y'all later. Bye-bye. Okay, guys, welcome back. This is Wednesday around noontime. I've been in here in my craft room working a little bit. And I got a little bit more done, and I'm a little bit more tickled about that. This is so fun. I'm so excited about how I'm getting my room fixed up. Oh, my goodness. So I went a different direction. Remember all the stuff that was piled out here in front of the closet door? I said I was just going to move it all under there. Well, I decided not to do that. Because that's just keeping on moving stuff and putting it off to get to later to sort out. And all of that was junk journaling stuff. So I decided to just go ahead and go through all of that and figure out what it was. You know, remind myself again what it was and figure out where I wanted to put it. And that's what I did. So, this basket has nothing but those empty clear sleeves in it. And then the box on top that's going to be part of my journal for the Advent calendar. That's all the Advent calendar stuff. Plus there's a few things that's in the bottom of that basket. And I know what those things are. So for now, I pushed those in there out of the way. That's the containers they can stay in for now. And that will be temporary. When I move my table, of course, those is going to be moved. I'll have to find somewhere else to put them. But, okay. Everything else, as you can see, is moved. Now the cart and that thing, which also has junk journaling stuff in it, is still there. I've not moved it out yet. I haven't touched all of that. I left it there. But the stuff I went through, this is what I done with it. Now, I'm not going to open this drawer because it's a hassle. It's kind of hard. And I need both hands. But if you'll see, there's a bag in there that has a bunch of junk journaling stuff from that Defy thing that I used to be in several years back, where every month they sent me a package of crafty stuff for free. Disabled Artist Foundation, it's called. So I put that in there. That's a big thick drawer, and that was a big thick bag. And so I put it in there. Okay. So that one's empty except for like the legs that would go on that top one. See, like these? You can see them right there. And some little hooks. But I'm keeping those in there, but I'll put other stuff in there with it. Now, all of these are still empty. Haven't put anything in there yet. And I have these top two that are still empty. But look, y'all. The 3 bottom big ones, deep ones, are full. And that's junk journaling stuff that was in all those containers that was out here. So I've got that sorted. Okay, now here's the containers that was out here. Okay, remember, I had that one that I was putting all the ribbon stuff in. Alright, I have moved all of the empty boxes up here. This is the one that has some more ribbon on cardboard in it. Okay, this one is empty, but I'm going to be putting fabric in it. Remember all my fabric I had folded up there? This is one. I put those in there. That's another. No, I got my lace in this one. And I got more lace to add to that. So that's there. That lid is not wanting to stay shut good. But this one has the other fabric in it. So see? That gave me the containers I needed without going to the store buying more for my fabrics. And that got my junk journal and stuff in my drawers that's here by my shelf that's going to hold all my junk journals. Plus that, because all this is going to be more junk journaling stuff. That got all that cleared up. Yes, there's a few things under here that's temporary. We'll figure that out later. No big deal. Now we come to the cart. And that black thing right there that has more junk journaling stuff in it. And see, that's just kind of sitting right inside my closet. My closet shelves are still nice and pretty and organized, neat, the way I like it. I did add one thing. I came across my old school books that I was working in for fun. And remember, I had a box. I don't know if you remember. I don't know if I told you. It said school books. And there was a pencil in it. And that's all that was in it. But that's my 2 school books. So I put them in there and I set that right there. Okay. Like I said, I'm going to go ahead and pull it out. This is all. See, this is junk journals. That's a junk journal. All of that is junk journal stuff. And now, this here is junk journal stuff. And we got to get that sorted. What we're going to do with it. And in my shelves. Now, I want to check something out in here. Cut the light on. That's scrapbooking stuff. Like my pictures and stuff that we save. Want to save. That ain't nothing but magazines. For glue booking and such. That little thing over there is also magazines. Now, I'm looking. I was also thinking that maybe I had another container of magazines, but I don't guess I do. So, that's good. But that's a lot of magazines. I was kind of considering, since this top shelf is my glue booking, and this is all the glue books I have, then putting all the magazines over here to have to work with those. Will all of those magazines fit up here? I kind of don't think they will. What do y'all think? Let me know. This space from here to here. Will every one of these magazines in this box, you see how some's laying on top? And then it's full across there standing up. And then I got a little bit in that little peach basket back there. Will they all fit up there? Should I do that? Or should I leave them in the closet where they're at and use that space for something else? Like more junk journaling supplies. Because right now that's all the junk journal books I got other than what's in here. And that's fixing to be sorted up here. But I know it's not going to fill every one of those shelves up. And I still got to move all that. I just didn't have nowhere else to put it right now. But when this cart gets empty, I'm hoping that all of this right here, not all that back there, but all this like glass containers and clear containers that's holding stuff, plus all that stuff there, I'm hoping I can get that fixed in the cart. But that remains to be seen. We shall see. Okay. That's where I'm at. See y'all in the next clip. Toots until then.